Hi, welcome to another episode of PhotoshopLightroomTV. This is episode 95. I'm your host Marek Mularczyk from SAItraining.co.uk. I'm out, so a different location for the video, but I do have some great videos for you, some great tutorials that I want to share with you. And I'm going to start with Photoshop. But first, I want to just take a moment and say thank you to all of you who are watching my videos on YouTube. My YouTube channel reached over 200,000 views, and this is quite an incredible result, especially because I've been really doing it really seriously only for the last maybe 2 years, maybe no more than 3 years. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy watching my videos. I'm getting loads of subscribers, and if there's anything you want me to record for you, just let me know. This week I want to show you how to create images with reflections in Photoshop. That might be great for portfolios, for example. I'll show you the way I use it on one of my websites, and I'll show you how to create it in Photoshop.
Okay, here's what I meant when I mentioned I'm going to show you how to create reflected images in Photoshop. These kind of images can be used on pages with portfolios. So that's a screenshot of the web browser with the reflection. So the first step is going to be take a screenshot of the web browser window. So I've got one of the pages open. I'm just going to use the print screen because I'm on a PC. So I'm using print screen button to take a screenshot of the web browser. Now back in Photoshop, I'm going to create a new document. And I'll use my screen resolution for now, that's fine. And I'll paste the screenshot. I'm just using Ctrl V to paste it. Okay, it appears on its own layer, layer 1. With the background, I'm just going to unlock it for now, and I'll fill it with black color. So it's black. Okay, now on layer 1, it's time to start resizing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into Edit, Transform, Scale. I'll make it a bit smaller. I'm holding down the Shift key. Don't want to distort it, at least not for now. Okay, just zoom in a bit. Let's say maybe this size. Position it here. I'm going to also skew. Or actually, I'm going to distort it, and I'll grab one of the corner handles and I'll drag it to here. There's another one here. Here we go. Maybe a bit more. Just distorting a bit. Okay, I'm just going to zoom in a bit so it's easier to work with it. I'll accept that. Okay, it's rendering, so it looks good. Maybe skew it a bit. Or maybe let's just make it a bit narrower. Okay, looks better. Now I'm going to maybe put a shadow behind as well. We're going, depending on the background, you may not see it. Okay, because the shadow is usually very dark gray. So because I've got a black background, I'm just going to use the inner shadow instead. Okay, just put a bit on the shadow, or maybe bevel and emboss. This looks good. Okay, now I'll duplicate the layer to get another one. Okay, on the copy layer, I'm going to flip it. So we'll free transform, and then I'll flip vertical. Okay. And I'll move the layer below. Accept it. Move the layer below. I'll move it down. Okay. Just zoom out a bit. And I'll start aligning it. So now I'm going to skew it. So they linked, they almost one next to another. So it looks good. Maybe distort it just a bit as well. So it goes this way, a bit more. Okay. Now I add a layer mask to the bottom layer, and on the layer mask I'll put a gradient. I'll use the black and white gradient, make it linear, and I'll click and drag to put a gradient so it looks like a reflection. Something like that. And possibly with the layer selected, lower the opacity as well. And I'll move it down with the move tool just a bit. Here we go. And that's our design with the reflected image.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial in Photoshop. Hope you enjoyed it. And the next one is going to be in Lightroom. You know Lightroom, an amazing application for photographers. Very underestimated. There's not that much about Lightroom out there. Lots of users have never heard about Lightroom, even photographers, but it's got lots of potential. What I want to share with you this week is how to reset some defaults for the tools in Lightroom. Okay? I think it's best if I just show it to you instead of explaining it. It will be about tools. So let's jump into Lightroom and let me show you how to work with the tools, how to reset the tools back to the defaults as well.
Okay, this one's going to be a quick tip, a quick tutorial in Lightroom on using the tools and actually resetting the tools. So here's an example. I'm working on this image here. It's going to jump into the develop module, and I'm going to use maybe an adjustment brush as an example. Okay, so just give it a few seconds. It's loaded in the develop module. I'm going to click on the adjustment brush. Okay, let's set some options here. I'm going to leave the exposure on 0. Maybe I'll add more clarity and more saturation. Okay. Even more. Actually, let's desaturate. Okay, and then I'm going to. What about the size? I think it looks okay. Size is fine, not too big, no further auto mask checked. I'm going to start desaturating the car because I have the auto mask turned on. It's detecting the edges. Remember, you can always change the settings. Okay, I'm not using my Wacom tablet, so I'm not going to be as precise as usual. So forgive me for any really not that precise edits within the image. Okay, I can maybe slightly increase the saturation now. It doesn't look so great. But here's the point. Let's say you use the tool, you've used some options here for the tool, and you just want to reset them back to default. Now it's going to take you some time to keep on resetting all the sliders, clarity, saturation, maybe even more than that. So here's what you can do. Excuse me. Here's what you can do in Lightroom. You can just double click on the word effect, and it's going to reset all the settings to the default. Yes, you had me right. You double click on the word effect, and it resets all the settings for the tool back to default. As simple as that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial and tip in Lightroom.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial in Lightroom and the previous tutorial in Photoshop. Next week I'm going to expand on the Photoshop tutorial I did in the beginning of this episode, PhotoshopLightroomTV. I hope you will enjoy as well. If there's anything you want me to record, if there's any tutorial you want me to create, just let me know. You can contact me through my website, saitraining.co.uk or marekmularczyk.com, or you can just contact me through my Facebook page, Google Plus page, or Twitter, LinkedIn. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by and watching episode 95 of Photoshop Lightroom TV. We're getting close to 100, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.